adorable, and
Yes.
I
Yeah,
cannot wait
freaking
to play.
adorable.
It's adorable.
It's
I like this is a game I
adorable.
really want, but again, like we've known this is coming. I can't remember if they gave a release date for it. I didn't write it down if they did.
It's 2015, so it should be coming out
Yeah, I
this
know.
year.
I think they did do holiday. I know it's coming out this year. I
Right.
think we've all known. But the weird thing I found about it was the woman talking about it and basically being the sweatshop for the amiibo, because she's just talking about her making them, and I was like, is she like the only one making these
She's
amiibo?
the only person making them.
Because I saw a tweet my brother sent me, and it's like her sitting at the table with all the Yoshi, and there's like, oh, we found the world's stock of amiibo.
Yep. We now know where they're
So
hiding.
yeah, so now I'm gonna have to go like flood Nintendo to get my adorable amiibo. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean we know Yoshi's been coming for a while, but it
Right.
looks amazing. Like they showed a level off before the Nintendo World Championships, and it just looked really good.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
I
it
play
with
it.
Xenoblade Chronicles, the two best looking games as far as I was concerned from the direct. Um, Yokai Watch and Mario Luigi Paper Jam both getting 3DS announcements. Something to be excited for there, Gary?
The Yokai Watch, it's a big thing over in Japan, kind of like Pokemon.
Enough said, Gary.
Yeah, so that's basically what you're gonna see with it. Um, I'm upset. I love Paper Mario, and them like putting like they're basically mixing Paper Mario with the Mario and Luigi franchise, which are two different things. They're like smash them together. I thought it was cool how you could do the different stuff in it, but I want like just the Paper Mario game. I
Gary, I'm
completely love
reminded of
this.
an old story about two people, one liked chocolate, one liked peanut butter, and one day they collided. Maybe, just maybe, Gary, this turns out to be your Reese's Peanut Butter Cup game. Maybe.
We'll
um,
see. I think I'll
yeah.
still enjoy it, but yeah.
Mario Tennis Ultra Smash got announced. Um, are you a big Mario Tennis fan? I know you love your sports games.
I've yeah, I've played some of the Mario sports games. I play them like once, and that's about it. I played Mario Golf for a little bit, but like I don't really play sports games at all, so I don't really care. I
Okay.
mean, they make it every generation, so it's basically a less. It's basically less of EA. At least they only bring it like once, maybe twice, and not like yearly.
Right. Super Mario Maker. They had a big night development video talking about making the game. They showed it off. Is this the game you were hoping it was going to be?
I think it's going to be one of the best games to come out. Just because it's gonna get a crazy fan service to it.
Right.
Other than they had the World Championships as the game where they created levels for the two finalists to actually complete, and just what they did was crazy, and they went through the different modes. For each one, it looks really good. There's gonna be people, basically look at it this way: you're gonna get every single Mario game, side-scrolling Mario game remade in this. So just for buying that, you can play every Mario game ever, and then you have the crazy stuff people are gonna come out with. It's gonna be a great game to play because there's never not gonna be content to play, especially if you like doing the platforming and different stuff like that. Just different ways people can do it. And then the other thing that came out with it was any amiibo that you tap on it will be basically become a character that you're running through as in the game, which is pretty cool because I can do it with Link. Or they showed off Wii Fit Trainer, which was interesting. I just thought it was cool. They're gonna bring every single character into it, so you could play it really weird. Uh, I don't know. It's cool. It's coming out uh, September 11th, so
Right.
we'll see it soon.
Right. And then they kind of wrapped up with the Mario Brothers 30th celebration. Let's celebrate videos for Mario. Kind of nutty, crazy, zany. And they announced that all the games that they showed were either early 2016 or 2015. So, I mean, it wasn't. I didn't get a real doom and gloom sense from this show. What I did get from this show was there wasn't any real reason as a new buyer for me to run out and buy a Nintendo Wii U. I
There
think that
wasn't at all.
yeah, the
The
3DS had plenty of support. Um, and this reminds me, we need to go back to Sony in a moment, but so yeah, that was my impression, Gary. The Wii U, it's clearly on its way out. I
yeah,
don't think they're supporting it really.
I think there's going to be a few more. I mean, I I've heard people talk, and it seems like uh, it's going to be like the GameCube to the Wii. It's going to be Zelda Wii U is going to be the last like game, and then they're going to do the same thing with the NX that they did with the Wii, where it's going to be you can play it on the GameCube, you can play it on the Wii, or you can play it on the Wii U, and then you can also play it on the NX. So
Right.
that's probably going to be the last game. That's probably why they delayed it, just to give them a ton more time. I don't see NX coming out next year, so I don't know whenever Wii U is going to die completely. But there will probably be a few more games on it before it's completely done. Um,
Okay. All right. Give a grade, Gary. Give a grade, Nintendo.
F.
F. I mean, you
I'm
you're
giving it an F.
you're pretty positive through the whole discussion here, and you're giving it an F. Is this just disappointment that there weren't
This
more
is
titles?
this is them basically. I mean, I knew 90% of what they brought to this, so they didn't bring out new stuff to show people.
No
Um,
surprises.
Nothing. I think the only real they brought in a Metroid thing, and then I was like, oh, oh, and then it was like, the Legend of Zelda one was kind of cool, but it's gonna be that kind of like throwaway thing. It's gonna be fun to play, with friends. But once you beat it, you're gonna be like, I may pick this up again if somebody asks me. But there hasn't been anything like stand out, like, yes, not even Star Fox made me that excited. I need to talk to Steve about that because he was like hyped up. He was all excited to see Star Fox, and I think he's like super disappointed by what it's
I think you both are
becoming.
going to march on Nintendo. Um,
Like I was hoping that they'd bring it hard this year, and they just completely just fell to the side.
Sucked balls.
well timed, Nicole. uh,
They did.
all right. I don't think we necessarily need to give grades to Nintendo, being that we're not Nintendo fans. This was a conference geared towards Nintendo users. I don't think it's attracting new users. Maybe for the 3DS, but yeah, Gary, your disappointment says it all.
It was
Um,
bad.
Real quickly, going back to the Sony PlayStation conference. Um, hey, I don't know if anybody noticed this, but the PS Vita is fucking dead. They did not talk about it
No, they didn't.
at all.
Well,
They
they
showed
did. What was
they had a
I know.
They did a
montage.
little bit for like 5 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah,
montage.
what was the one game that they said was PS4?
Cross-buy or
and
something?
Vita?
Yeah,
I don't even think they say cross-buy, but they only had one game that said Vita
Yeah.
in it.
yeah. Guess what? Legacy hardware meant when Andrew House talked about it a month back, legacy hardware meant we're not doing shit for this anymore. It is dead. It is done. You can say all you want to try and say it's not dead. It is dead. They did not bring it up proper in the conference at all. Nothing in terms of real software support. It got a 5-minute montage video, and I mean, I talked about Morpheus not getting all that much coverage. I mean, holy crap! This just it screams Sony is done with the Vita.
And that PlayStation TV thing, that only came out recently. And that runs on the Vita framework.
Sorry,
And
Mark. We don't talk about the PlayStation TV anymore.
it's basically a little
Yeah.
little Vita, but yeah, nothing for that either. And that's just come out recently.
Yeah, Mark. Again, we don't talk. That's not in our marketing materials. In fact,
I think they just add compatible games. I don't think they actually bring anything to it other than the stuff that you can actually finally run on it now from whatever coding they have to do to get it to work.
But I have a Vita, and all the free games on PS Plus, I've got enough to last me for the lifetime of that machine now.
right.
I'm never going to play every single game what's been released on that because I've just not got the time with all the other stuff. But
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
I'm happy.
I think that's what Sony feels right now, is that we've got enough games on that machine. It'll last you a lifetime. We don't need to do any more. All right. Square Enix, real fast because we are way long on time here. I'm going to run through
And
the
the
titles.
PC conference is starting.
And the PC conference is starting, so we want to make sure people can jump into that. So Just Cause 3 was announced and shown off. Platinum Games is doing a Nier title for the PlayStation 4, and it's going to be an exclusive game there. Tomb
Did you
Raider.
actually see the guy's like mask thing he was wearing? It was
I
creepy as shit.
yeah, yeah. This whole conference, the Square Enix conference, was just bizarre. Listening to them, yeah, it was painful. It was really painful. Square Enix wants to get into mobile, shocking nobody. There's going to be a Tomb Raider mobile game, Lara Croft Go, so similar to Hitman Go. It actually looks pretty good. It'll be on Android and Apple and whatever else devices out there that are phones. Final Fantasy VII Remake, we already knew about that. It will be coming to, or not the remake, but the re-release of Final Fantasy VII for PC is still coming, but delayed, and they're now bringing it to iOS. Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key for smartphones was announced. Kingdom Hearts 3 was shown off a little bit.
I love it. I want it.
You and every other RPG lover out there, apparently. World of Final Fantasy, again, was talked about. This is the Tiny Head People game. I believe, if that not mistaken there. Yeah, I don't care. Hitman was shown off. Interesting enough, Hitman December 8th, digital only release at launch. So they're not giving a disc-based version of this. I wonder if that's going to become an increasing trend with publishers. Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness for the PS4 was announced. It looked very old school. I will just say that. Deus Ex Mankind Divided also shown off. We've seen it already. I'm excited for the game. I can't wait to play it. I love the last Deus Ex, so I'm thrilled for that.
I thought you said the last day of sex.
Also, the last day of sex, always a fan favorite for me. And then the big reveal, the new RPG project in the works from their newly formed studio with the very catchy name of Tokyo RPG was announced. Project Setsuna, and who fucking cares?
I didn't get
was
to see this, so I have no idea.
Yeah, it came right at the end of it. They really didn't show anything off to it. I was like, okay. I had to listen to the Square Enix president try and speak English and talk about this for like a 10-minute lead up. It just was painful. I wanted the conference to end, and it finally did. We're done. Square Enix, I won't give it a grade because I really didn't sit down and watch it and listen to it. And I don't know if anybody else did. If you want to chime in and give it a grade.
I just
I
saw
didn't
the
get to
very
watch the
beginning
whole
with
thing.
Just Cause 3. Well, that looks quite cool, Just Cause 3. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find myself really mixed with Square Enix right now because I really like the Enix part of Square Enix. Well, it's really the IDOS part of Square Enix.
Yeah.
And IO Interactive and Crystal Dynamics. I like what they do. I'm not a fan of Square Enix proper, Japan. So, yeah, when I hear Final Fantasy, my eyes glaze over. I almost lose consciousness. Sorry, Gary. It's just true.
So do I, and then somehow I make it through the game and love it.
All right.
It's like heroin. It's great.
Well, that's it for our E3 coverage. Thank you all for listening. If you want to catch us live, all you need to do is tune in every Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. UK. It is live.g4te.com. Type that into your browser. You'll jump on into our Twitch channel, and you can watch us podcast live. And this week we will have a Friday episode. It's a special reunion episode, so tune in for that. And again, thank you for listening, and we will see you soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Oi.